Seven. Over here. Seven. Over here. Look here. Look here. Seven. Look here. Seven over here. Seven. Over here. Seven. Smile.
Which critically acclaimed HBO super hit isn't available on HBO Max? How can a show that featured a young Ryan Reynolds vanish from streaming? And which shows were victims of the mega Disney Plus content purge? I'm Seven McAllister. For 7 Entertainment, let's take a look at 7 big TV shows you can't watch on streaming. Now, before we get into this, we appreciate your support. So if you enjoy this video, please subscribe to the channel. It's just one little click, and then, we get to see each other all the time. It'll be great. Also, we appreciate that there's still a wide variety of ways to still see some of these shows, legal, like buying them digitally, and less than legal. Hey, we're not judging. You do you. Number 1, Westworld. Westworld didn't just debut on HBO in 2016, it exploded onto screens like a narrative grenade. The sci-fi western reboot from Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy became the highest rated premiere for an HBO original since True Detective and earned massive critical attention for its mind-bending storyline, visuals, and a cast led by Evan Rachel Wood, Tandy Wade Newton, Jeffrey Wright, and Ed Harris. Its early season snagged dozens of Emmy nods, 54 total, won multiple awards including supporting actress trophies for Newton's breakout turn. Fans crowned it the next big prestige TV behemoth. And then after 4 seasons, Westworld was canceled in November of 2022 following declining viewership, which I get. I loved the first season, but following every twist and turn in the show was like taking on a second job. A few months later, it was pulled entirely from HBO Max, formerly Max Stream, formerly Streaming Max, formerly NetMax, formerly Internet HBO. The move was part of Warner Bros. Discovery's cost-cutting and content cleanup ahead of its rebranding and fast strategy. Suddenly, one of TV's biggest prestige sci-fi dramas was nowhere to be found on the platform that once trumpeted it. Fans were baffled. Reddit threads are full of people complaining that they tried to rewatch it, and HBO Max just throws a big, hey, not here anymore at them, forcing many to buy digital copies or cobble together regional licensing disguised as travel plans. A show that once felt permanent, award-worthy, water cooler, must-binge now exists in some weird corners, some free ad-supported channels, DVDs, or digital purchases. Hey, I guess that's modern streaming, blockbuster prestige today, and an afterthought tomorrow. Number 2, Dr. Katz, Professional Therapist. Dr. Katz was one of those delightfully weird animated comedies on Comedy Central in the mid-90s, a talk show meets therapy office where Jonathan Katz and a parade of stand-up comedians riff like nobody was watching, all wrapped up in that jiggly squiggle vision animation. It charmed people, launched careers, and influenced later hits like Home Movies and Bob's Burgers. But today, search Paramount Plus, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, HBO Max, and Dr. Katz will stare back at you like Larry David at a party you weren't invited to. Trackers like Just Watch and streaming libraries confirm it is not currently available anywhere on major streaming platforms in the US, meaning no official Play Now button anywhere you'd reasonably expect one. And why the Vanishing Act? A mix of old-school licensing headaches and sheer antiquity. The show's animation technique, music, and rights were all built for a pre-streaming world. Apparently nobody's bothered to renegotiate or remaster it for digital platforms. Unlike some older sitcoms that get dusted off, Dr. Katz just sits in a weird legal twilight where it's too old to be profitable and too niche to be worth the paperwork. Fans have resorted to buying DVD box sets on secondary markets or shady uploads online just to rewatch episodes, which says something about how streaming platforms treat cult staples now. This pioneer of therapy sitcom animation remains frustratingly out of session. Number 3, Boston Public. Boston Public was once a big deal, a gritty, glossy David E. Kelley drama about teachers, principals, and the chaos of high school life that debuted on Fox in 2000. Between its ensemble cast, including Chi McBride, Jerry Ryan, and Loretta Devine, and its willingness to tackle thorny issues, it earned Emmy nominations and wins. It was nominated for Outstanding Guest Actress and Art Direction, scored awards in 2001 for Art Direction, and then won Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series in 2002. Also earned recognition at the Television Critics Association and Young Artists Awards for stand-up performances. Critics and fans praised its emotional honesty, complex characters, and crossover storytelling with shows like
Practice and Ally McBeal drew millions of viewers early on, proving that high school drama could have real teeth beyond the usual teen melodrama. And yet today, Boston Public's one of the most baffling relics of the streaming age. There's no official way to stream or even buy digital episodes. That's right, a show that once dominated Wednesday nights now exists only in fading memories and ghosted Reddit threads. The reason isn't artistic, it's bureaucratic limbo. Once again, the series never got a full DVD release, and tangled licensing rights involving Fox, now Disney, plus music and syndication hiccups have left it stuck outside the modern library. Serialization complicates reruns with syndication as well because episodes flow into arcs rather than just standalones like, Alf. Fans still petition for it, but until someone untangles the rights, the early 2000s classic will stay in detention. Number 4, Chicago Hope. Back in the 90s, Chicago Hope was one of the big dogs in TV medical drama, 6 seasons on CBS, 141 episodes, and a cast that read like a who's who of future stars. You got Mandy Patinkin, snagged an Emmy, Hector Elizondo, and Christine Lahti earned some serious critical respect, and the show collected multiple Emmy nominations and wins for performance, directing, and more as part of the same cultural DNA that made ER a ratings monster, even if Chicago Hope, lived in its shadow. So why can't you just hit play on Paramount Plus or Netflix or whatever? Because Chicago Hope currently isn't streaming anywhere legitimately. Trackers listed as having no official streaming home, not on domestic platforms, and not available for digital purchases in many regions. The funniest and saddest reason isn't a lack of interest, it's, say it with me everybody, licensing. The series features a lot of music and performance moments. Clearing rights for every song for streaming is expensive as Hades, often more than the service expects to recoup from viewers. As a result, no platform wants to pony up the cash, so the show sits in rights limbo. Fans have lamented this for years, pointing out that even DVD sets are rare or pricey, and the only streaming you find online is sketchy clips or ghosted uploads, not a legit modern way to binge. In short, Chicago Hope was great once, and it's an awards-worthy piece of TV history. But the economics of licensing turned it into another one of streaming's missing classics. Number 5, Encore. Encore was a Disney Plus original reality series hosted by Kristen Bell that premiered November 2019. It reunited former High School Musical cast to recreate their old productions, a concept that fans found unexpectedly charming. Hey, theater kids decades later. What could go wrong? In May of 2023, Disney removed Encore from Disney Plus during a broad content purge that saw dozens of shows and movies disappear from the platform as part of cost-cutting moves. This included a variety of underwatched originals, children's series, and smaller Disney Plus titles, and unfortunately, Encore was one of them. We lost Encore, Big Shot, Willow, The Mysterious Benedict Society, all of them, poof, gone. Shows that barely aired a second season or even had cult followings scrubbed. It's like Disney looked at their library and thought, why let this nostalgia compete for space with all the Marvel merch? As of now, Encore doesn't appear on Disney Plus in the US, Australia, or any other major regions. Tracking services confirm it's currently not available on any other streaming services either. Encore also doesn't show up for purchase or rental in places like Amazon Video, Apple TV, or similar digital platforms, meaning you literally can't stream or buy it right now in most markets. The behind-the-scenes reason for these removals is partly strategic. Disney has taken impairment charges on underperforming content to reduce ongoing licensing and residual costs for streaming. Shows that get pulled under these accounting moves often become lost media until another network or platform licenses them. Encore just hasn't resurfaced yet. Number 6, Undeclared. Undeclared was Judd Apatow's awkward, hilarious college follow-up to Freaks and Geeks, and it arrived in a TV world that had no idea how to appreciate it. The show starred Jay Baruchel and featured a cast full of soon-to-be comedy heavyweights like Seth Rogen and Jason Segel, delivering a slice-of-life comedy about freshman year that was sharp, funny, and universally acclaimed by critics. It scored an 85 out of 100 on Metacritic and has become cult TV. Entertainment Weekly even ranked it number 16 on the 25 best cult TV shows list, despite lasting only one season of 17 episodes. Its witty, relatable portrayal of awkward college life earned it a devoted fan base that still obsesses about it decades later. And yet, in the current streaming landscape, Undeclared is practically extinct. Instead, the full series is mainly available as a digital purchase on Amazon Prime Video, with free ad-supported clips floating around YouTube and occasional DVD sets lurking in pawn shops. Why? A couple of frustrating reasons collide. First, Undeclared was born in the pre-streaming network era. Licenses and rights were never arranged for digital distribution, so when streaming became king, nobody bothered to renegotiate it. Second, here we are again, leftover music licensing hurdles, once again rearing their ugly head. Networks don't want to pay for old pop songs that once scored youthful hijinks. So, a show that critics loved, cult fans adore, and launched careers now lives in a weird digital no man's land. Want to watch it the easy way? Buy it. Otherwise, it's mostly unofficial uploads. Number 7, Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. Back in the late 90s, Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place was more than just a goofy title. It was a bona fide network sitcom with big ratings, a young Ryan Reynolds, Nathan Fillion before he was everywhere, and a surprisingly loyal fan base. Its premiere pulled nearly 18 million viewers, topping its time slot and outperforming shows like Beverly Hills 90210 and The Nanny, proving audiences were into laid-back stories about friends navigating post-college life in Boston. Enthusiasts still gush about the chemistry and nostalgia. Reddit threads are full of folks lamenting that it's not streaming anywhere. As of early 2026, Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place has no official streaming home in the US on major services, with trackers showing zero on-demand availability. Only in the UK does it pop up on ITVX, and even that is region-specific. Why the absence? Like a lot of shows on the list, classic case of nostalgia caught in a licensing vortex. Unlike newer shows built for digital distribution, Two Guys aired in the pre-streaming era, so its rights, music, and contracts weren't structured for today's on-demand landscape. That means no neat streaming package exists, nobody's bothered to untangle it, and even with a now huge Ryan Reynolds attached to the brand, fans are left hunting DVDs or randomly finding episodes in free live channels that don't let you choose episodes by name. So it's iconic in memory, frustrating in practice, a show that helped launch stars but now lives only in clip compilations, physical media, and the eternal question, why can't I just push a button on this remote and make the thing I want to watch just magically appear? Well, there's our list. Did I leave out any other big shows that you can't find on streaming? If so, please let us know in the comments section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. Just one little click. We'd love to have you swing by again. Till next time, I'm Seven McAllister for 7 Entertainment saying bye-bye.